Leaving the town, Odysseus and his men that morning reached Laertes' garden lands, long since won by his toil from wilderness. His homestead, and the row of huts around it, where field hands rested, ate, and slept. Indoors he had an old slave woman, a Sibyl, keeping house for him in his secluded age. Odysseus here took leave of his companions. "Go make yourselves at home inside," he said. "Roast the best porker and prepare a meal. I'll go to try my father. Will he know me? Can he imagine it after 20 years? He handed spear and shield to the two herdsmen, and in they went, Telemachus too. Alone, Odysseus walked the orchard rows and vines. He found no trace of Dolius and his sons, nor the other slaves, all being gone that day to clear a distant field and drag the stones for a boundary wall. But on a well-banked plot, Odysseus found his father in solitude, spading the earth around a young fruit tree. He wore a tunic patched and soiled, and leggings, ox-hide patches bound below his knees against the brambles, gauntlets on his hands, and on his head a goatskin cowl of sorrow. This was the figure Prince Odysseus found, wasted by years, racked, bowed under grief. The son paused by a tall pear tree and wept, then inwardly debated. Should he run forward and kiss his father and pour out his tale of war, adventure, and return? Or should he first interrogate him, test him? Better that way, he thought. First draw him out with sharp words, trouble him. His mind made up, he walked ahead. Laertes went on digging, head down, by the sapling, stamping the spade in. At his elbow then his son spoke out. "Old man, the orchard keeper you work for is no townsman. A good eye for growing things he has. There's not a nursling, fig tree, vine stalk, olive tree, or pear tree, or garden bed uncared for on this farm. But I might add, don't take offense, your own appearance could be tidier. Old age, yes, but why the squalor, and rags to boot? It would not be for sloth now that your master leaves you in this condition, neither at all because there's any baseness in yourself. No, by your features, by the frame you have, a man might call you kingly, one who should bathe warm, sup well, and rest easy in age's privilege. But tell me, who are your masters? Whose fruit trees are these you tend here? Tell me if it's true this island is Ithaca, as that fellow I fell in with told me on the road just now. He had a peg loose, that one. Couldn't say a word or listen when I asked about my friend, my Ithacan friend. I asked if he were alive or gone long since into the underworld. I can describe him if you care to hear it. I entertained the man in my own land when he turned up there on a journey. Never had I a guest more welcome in my house. He claimed his stock was Ithacan, Laertes, Arcesiades. He said his father was. I took him home, treated him well, grew fond of him, though he had many guests, and gave him gifts in keeping with his quality, 7 bars of measured gold, a silver wine bowl, filigreed with flowers, 12 light cloaks, 12 rugs, robes, and tunics, not to mention his own choice of women trained in service, the 4 well-favored ones he wished to take.